That older people in parts of West Yorkshire could be priced out of growing their own fruit and veg after council bosses announced plans to raise allotment fees by more than 500%. It comes as cash-strapped Kirklees Council tries to stave off the threat of bankruptcy by plugging a £47 million black hole in its annual budget.
Well, the local authority says the increase brings rents in line with other areas, while they consult on plans to close some leisure centres, care homes and Cllr Town Hall. Jonathan Brown reports.
Amid the stresses and strains of modern life, inflation and rising bills, these have long been pockets of sanctuary. There are more than 1,800 allotments in Kirklees, but as the council here struggles to balance its books, plot holders have been told rents will rise, many 5 times over.
The most financially vulnerable are the ones who are going to lose out most.
Graham spends 10 hours a week on his plot. He's retired and grows food for himself and others. But from January, his annual fee will rise from £13 to £93, an increase of 567%.
And we're set up to help the poor, to bring about a rent increase that potentially will exclude the poor from having an allotment. Just sort of defeats the whole concept of allotment.
Having been identified as fertile ground for fundraising, gardeners were originally told that basic rates would go up while water charges would be added and pensioner discounts reduced. But to dig Kirklees Council out of its current financial situation, it's going to take a lot more than simply raising allotment fees. In August, bosses revealed it faced a £47 million black hole in its annual budget, meaning without wide-scale cuts, it could soon become one of just a handful of local authorities nationally to effectively go bankrupt. That's meant discussions over plans to close leisure centres in Batley, Dewsbury and Colne Valley are ongoing, while proposals to shut 2 dementia care homes have drawn protests. Cllr Town Hall could also be mothballed.
We call this the green gym, because it keeps you fit.
But for gardeners and opposition councillors, focusing financial attention on allotments could bring more problems than solutions.
It's one of those things which actually should be part of a cost of living strategy where you have people who can grow their own food on an allotment.
People become isolated and will result in lots of people on limited means, older people on limited means, giving up.
The council said the new charges work out at less than £1.80 per plot per week. Its cabinet member for Greener Kirklees adding, due to the current financial climate and not having raised prices in line with costs for allotments and their water usage over the past 10 years, we are unable to hold the current pricing structure any longer. But for people here, it's feared the true cost of adding to the outgoings of those who rely on spaces like this could be too high. The search for positives from continued budget cuts, fruitless. Jonathan Brown, ITV News, Huddersfield.